Good morning, Shilpi ma'am.
Good morning,
Good
ma'am.
afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
How are you, ma'am?
Very fine, thank you. How are you, ma'am?
I'm good, ma'am. Thank you so
Good,
much.
good, good.
Good morning, Shilpi ma'am. How are
Good
you?
morning. Very fine, thank you. Welcome, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Welcome again to GRD family.
Thank you so much. I'm glad to be back again.
Yes, ma'am.
Small request, please switch on your camera for some time so that I can see your faces, so that I can say hi to you all. Okay. Good,
Good
good,
afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon,
good
ma'am.
afternoon. Good afternoon. How are you all today?
We are fine, ma'am. How are you?
Very fine, very fine. Thank you.
Afternoon, ma'am. Good
Good
afternoon,
afternoon.
everyone.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, ma'am. So nice to see you all. I think we are meeting after a long gap.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So we'll wait for another 2 minutes so that everybody
Yes,
joins
ma'am.
in. No
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
problem.
ma'am.
No problem.
Surely,
Okay,
surely,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, ma'am, sure.
Thank you, ma'am. Welcome, ma'am. Principal sir will be joining just now, right? Okay, ma'am.
How's the weather in Rudrapur?
It's raining, ma'am.
It's raining. Oh, wow. Great,
Yes,
great. Oh, lovely.
Welcome, ma'am. Principal sir has joined us today. So we can start
Good
the
morning,
meeting.
ma'am.
Good morning. Good morning, sir.
Yes, good
Good
morning.
morning,
How are
sir.
you? Good morning.
May I start?
How are you all?
Very fine. Thank you, sir. How are you?
All well, all well. And weather is very good over here. It's quite cool and it's
Great.
raining. You know.
Lovely,
So,
lovely.
so anyway, I think let's not waste the time. Let's utilize the time. We could
Yes,
start.
yes,
So formally,
yes.
Shilpi ma'am, we welcome you and we thank you for sparing your valuable time for us. And let's hope that in a 2 or 3 series we'll be able to complete it, and teachers
Okay.
would be
Yes,
practicing it, and it will be very useful. And with your support and guidance, GRD is, I mean, going to be one of the best institutions of this area. So we once more
yes,
we
sir.
thank you for helping us. You are trying to help us. Thank you so much.
My all
Let's
wishes are with you and your school, sir.
so kind,
I
so
really want to see that you all are excelling in all the fields. My all good wishes and best wishes are with you, sir.
so kind of. I think we can begin. Over to
We
Alka,
can
ma'am.
begin?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Over to Alka, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Shelly, ma'am, you are requested to please start the meeting.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. So, the harder you work for something, the greater you'll feel happy when you achieve it. Carrying the same vision, I, Shaili Madan, extend my welcome to everyone present in the second online workshop of phonetics for teachers. I extend my special welcome to respected Chairman Sir, Vice Chairman Sir, Principal Sir, Vice Principal Ma'am, guest of the day, Mrs. Shilpi Pant Ma'am, all the respective coordinators, and all my dear teachers. So, before anything else, may I invite to invoke the Almighty. So, I request all of you to please join your hands and close your eyes for meditation. Thank you so much, everyone. Now, I would like to request Principal Sir to please address us. Please, sir.
Ma'am, he has already addressed. Actually, he has some other schedule. So kindly skip this. Please proceed further.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. So, education is the most powerful weapon we all can use to change the world. There is no age to gain education. Therefore, I request the leading teachers trainer, Mrs. Shilpi ma'am, to educate us with all and different skills of phonetics. Please, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Shelly ma'am. Beautiful start. I really loved the way you started with the meditation. I think it really calms you down और वो जो एक fear होता है ना कुछ वो it actually it goes away. So it's a very very nice way to start anything. Very good, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Okay.
I want to take a minute, Shilpi ma'am. Excuse me,
Yes, yes,
please.
yes, I'll come, ma'am, please.
All the teachers, you are requested to switch on your cameras, please. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. Now we can start the meeting, ma'am. Thank
You
you.
can start. Okay,
Yes.
thank you, ma'am. Okay, let's not waste our time. A quick recap we will do. Can anyone quickly recap the points we discussed in our previous session? Any one of you? In nutshell, anyone? Or forgotten everything? सब भूल गए because बहुत time के बाद मिल रहे हैं.
Yes, ma'am. You told us about the vowels, consonants, and their sounds. You have told
Okay.
us about the few stories related to the alphabets.
Yes.
We are having your notes also. I'm
No,
revising it right now
everybody has.
also. Yes,
Everyone.
ma'am.
Everyone has the notes. Did you go through it? Yes. Any anything you want to ask? Anything you would like
Yes,
to
ma'am.
ask? Any confusion?
Yes, ma'am. Still, I have confusion in sounds, so
We'll do it
just
again. We'll be doing it
teach us
again.
again. Yes, ma'am.
So today we will be doing all the sounds. अपने जो वो papers are those handouts अपने पास रखो. We'll go one by one. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
We'll
Okay,
go
ma'am.
one by one. Uh, uh,
Yes.
did we discuss in our last session how do we learn to read? Did we discuss? I think that was the first thing we discussed. Do you remember those steps I gave you to write down? Did you write those steps? Any one of you, can you please read out for me? सब mute हो गए. Unmute yourself. Any one of you. I think I told you to just read out for them. Just read out for me. Those points I told you to write, just read out. How do we learn to read?
Learning by doing.
I think I gave you a flow chart. I told you to write in the form of a flow chart. Or I'm getting confused with some other school. I don't know.
No, you have not given
So
any flow
many.
chart, ma'am.
I did not tell you. Okay. So you write, identify the word. First, the heading would be, how do we learn to read? How do we learn to read? So the first is identify the word. Then you make an arrow, in the form of a flow chart. And then you've written, identify the word. After, after identify the word, you write associate letters with the sound. Associate letters with the sound. And then you make an arrow, write, connect, and connect and relate to past experiences. Am I audible? Am I clear to everyone?
Yes,
Yes?
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes?
Yes, ma'am. You're audible.
Okay.
Yes,
That's,
ma'am, audible.
that's perfect. Perfect. So you write connect and relate to past experiences. And the next is visualization. Visualization. And then use
Make
it. Huh? Yes, Shraddha ma'am?
make meaning.
Oh, see, you have written everything. That is why I was wondering how I forgot to give you, because this is the first thing I tell everybody. I was also wondering कि मैं कैसे भूल गई,
नहीं
because
मैम
then only I start my sounds. Make meaning, or you can write to make it easier for you. You can write use it. Use it in the form of sentences, words, phrases, anything. Okay. So now identify the word, associate letters with the sound. Now the sounds all the alphabet ka sounds we will be doing all the sounds again. Connect and relate to past experience means connect and relate to past experiences. इसी के लिए मैंने क्या बताया था आपको? I told you those stories so that when I do this, तो बच्चों को क्या याद आएगा? Past experiences, that granny's story, that grandmother, she was an old grandmother, and she was yes, very good, excellent ma'am, excellent, very good, thumbs up, a star and a smiley for you. I wish I was there to give you star and smiley. Excellent ma'am, excellent, lovely, lovely. So that is why I say connect and relate to past experiences. Matlab, those stories, the child will relate to past experiences. That what was the girl's name? My God, so many new names I'm listening these days. I'm hearing every day one new girl. So I'm highly confused now. What was the name you all gave?
John, the boy's name I told you.
Yes, John.
John.
And yes, and boy.
Boy's name was John. Yes,
Boy
ma'am.
was John. No, the girl.
Dolly.
Dolly,
Dolly.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, let me write here, Dolly and John, so that I don't get confused.
Yes, ma'am. This is my Dolly and this is John.
Oh, wow, ma'am, very good, lovely.
Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful.
And these are my parents, mother and father.
Oh, very good, very good, very good. Lovely
Thank
family.
you so much.
Very good.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Kids will be so excited to see all
Thank
this.
you so much, ma'am.
Very good. Excellent, ma'am. Very good. Very good.
Thank you.
Good students, huh? Okay.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for appreciating us.
Very good. So, connect and relate to past experiences. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Now comes the part visualization. Now, visualization is our. I told you, I gave you the percentage of English. That English is how much phonetic? I think 86.9%. I told you.
Yes.
Yes. The rest जो बच गया उसको कैसे पढ़ाना है? It is through the which method? Yes, anyone? Which method? Now we are talking about phonics, but yes, English is not 100% phonetic. So the rest, 86.9% to ho gaya phonetic. The rest part, how are we going to teach our children?
Sight words, ma'am.
Very good. Excellent. Yes. So those sight words, what do you understand by sight words? Sight का मतलब क्या होता है? To eyes to see. See.
Yes, ma'am.
So visualization means, like I will be teaching you sight word method. Don't worry. Tomorrow we'll be discussing sight word method. But every letter has a shape. Yes or no? Some letters are round. Some letters are tall. Some letters are tail letters. Some letters are bindi letters. Right? So तो ये क्या है? दे आर साइट वर्ड्स. तो विजुअलाइजेशन मीन्स so no child will be, वो देखेगा उसको क्या, ओके नाउ दिस इज 6 letter वर्ड, इट हैज 2 circles, इट हैज 1 tall letter. तो वो क्या करते हैं? विजुअलाइज करके दे ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड. ओके, यू डोंट हैव टू स्पेल नहीं करना है इसमें. साइट वर्ड मेथड में क्या होता है? द मेन थिंग इज यू डोंट हैव टू स्पेल द वर्ड. वी विल बी डूइंग इट टुमारो. ओके, हम ये कल साइट वर्ड मेथड पूरा अच्छे से करेंगे. Any confusion, anything you want to ask? No? Okay. And then use it. And then use it. Now the word is, for example, word is word is आपका क्या लेंगे हम? A simple phonetic word, 5 letter words. Back. Okay, back. CK. Okay, back. So if now the 4 letter word is back. Okay. तो भी इसमें फोनेटिक भी हो गया. बी का स्टोरी ही नोज, ए का स्टोरी ही नोज, की स्टोरी ही नोज. ओके, सो ही विल ट्राई कनेक्ट. नाउ बैक का क्या है? यूज इट. नाउ यू विल यूज इट इन द फॉर्म ऑफ sentences, words, or in form of a story, or whichever way you want to use it. Okay, understood? Yes or no? So we'll come to the सबसे पहले we'll do the vowel sounds. You know how many vowels are there? There are 5.
5, ma'am. 5.
Yes. And they are, yes. And vowels कौन से हैं? A,
A, E, I, O, U.
I, O, U.
Rest letters are consonants.
And how many consonants?
21.
There are 21 consonants. Okay, तो पहले हम लोग करेंगे vowels. Okay, because they are very very important. Very important. अगर यहाँ पे कोई confusion होता है, करते रहेंगे. Let us practice till you achieve the mastery level. Okay, because if you go wrong here, अगर यहाँ पे गलती हो गई vowels में, then you know entire thing will go for a sake. Okay. So it is very, very important to practice these vowels every day. And I have told you, you can take my number, you can contact me anytime, whenever there is a doubt, but galat mat karna. ठीक है? Don't do it in a wrong way. Otherwise, जो you know what is happening, and that day also we discussed, you know, as a teacher, हम बच्चों को सही सिखा रहे हैं. But so many YouTube channels, ये इतने सारे YouTube channels हैं, पेरेंट्स को भी लग रहा है नहीं हम अपनी तरफ से एक्स्ट्रा क्या करा दें. ना पेरेंट्स कुछ और करा रहे हैं, टीचर्स कुछ और करा रही है. उसमें नुकसान किसका हो रहा है? बच्चों का. They are getting confused. They are getting confused. So, you know, you have to tell your parents also that please trust us. We are doing our job. Let us do our job. You know, बच्चों को confuse मत करो. But आप लोग भी जो करा रहे हो, you know, when you are doing it, बिल्कुल जब तक perfection नहीं आता, don't start. Don't start. Any confusion, ask me. Ask me. Or you can do what is, I mean, आजकल तो सब वो कर लेते हैं, record कर लेते हैं. I'm sure. Are you recording this session? Are you doing it? Very good, very good, excellent, very good, very good. So, you know, I will be doing these sounds again and again, again and again. So, whenever there is a doubt, you can go back to the recording and refer to it. Okay? But don't do it wrong. Call कर लेना, video call कर लेना, voice call कर लेना, but गलत मत करना. Okay?
Sure, ma'am. Sure.
Sure, ma'am. Very good. So, we'll come to our vowels first. Our first is A. Do you remember the story for the vowel A? अरे ऐसे मत करो.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We know the story.
Yes, you know the story. The story was
Yes, ma'am.
the girl Dolly. Yes, she
Same
came back.
story, ma'am. It's raining outside. It's
It's
pouring.
raining. Very good. It's pouring. Some Dolly is there or not? A naughty girl, huh? Who was being very bad that day, huh?
Yes.
Okay. So you know when you
Then
are
she went to the doctor.
doctor, very good. You know, when you are teaching them these stories, you are inculcating values also. You know that, है ना? Yes or no? You know, respect your elders. You know, why your grandparents are very important. You know, family values also you are teaching them. So these are not just plain stories कि आपको sound सिखा रही है, but they are ये आपको they are teaching you values also, है ना बच्चों को, and they are very small, इनको ये बड़े मजे आते हैं. So they try to imitate, they try to, you know, जो भी कुछ अच्छा सिखाओगे, they will, you know, try to imply. So make your own stories. Now you know the trick, कैसे story बनाना है. You can create your own story. So you know that the girl, she came back from the school and she started playing outside and she had a fever when a mother took her to the doctor. I'm not going in the details, into the details. Otherwise, मेरा this वो फिर 3-4 बज जाएंगे. I don't want that. So she came back and the doctor asked her to show her tongue. So when she showed her tongue, how do you do that? You just, when you when you take out your tongue, how do you do that? Ah, 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 ah. And we have a letter. We have a letter. Letter A, up
A.
and down and cross and attend. Did I give you the song also?
Yes,
Do you know
ma'am.
it? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So you can
Yes, ma'am.
make your own tune or you do it in your own way. The song goes up and down and cross in a tent. Up and down and cross. अच्छा, जब आप कर रहे हो, when you are doing it actually in your classroom, don't do like this. आपका back पीछे होना चाहिए, okay? Like this, you know, up and down and cross in a tent. Up and down and cross in a tent. Then you write on the board. Got it? Got it? Yes. Good.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. So this is एक मैं आपको just giving you an example. Rest, you know, कि कोई भी letter करना है, आपका back पीछे होना चाहिए. Then you do it. तो वो otherwise क्या होता है, वो mirror image आ जाता है when you are doing it like this. Okay? You must have seen, you know, कई बच्चे उल्टा लिख लेते हैं. वो भी उसमें भी हम आएंगे. मिरर इमेजेस पे I'll because I'm working with special children also, तो we'll discuss these छोटी छोटी चीजें जहाँ पे आप as a teacher आपको ध्यान रखना है when they are writing, especially writing part and the coloring part. Okay? अगर टाइम मिलेगा कल, नहीं तो फिर किसी दिन और. Okay? I have got so much to tell you and okay, so A is a. E ka story you remember? Do you remember the story for E? The grannies, there was a nest and she saw the eggs and, you know, burst, small chicks came out and she was so excited. She went running to her grandmother and she said, oh, the granny, you know, did you see, वहाँ पे जो पेड़ था, वहाँ पे तो that nest was there and those chicks came out today. But granny was old. So she said, eh, कैसे किया? How did she do? Eh, eh. Any confusion? गलत मत करना. E मत बोलना. E is always eh, 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 eh. Okay. अभी सब लोग after this A, E, I, O, U, you all will practice with me. Okay? Please, उसके बाद सब लोग अपना camera on करेंगे. Now, I is, you remember the story of the grandfather? I told you all the vowel story. Don't say no today. Yes? For the vowels, I think I told you all the stories. Yes or no? कोई yes तो बोलो.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
Okay. Okay, fine. So the story goes, the boy John, he went with his grandfather for a walk, and you know, when they were going out of the park, there was a big garbage bin, and all the garbage was spilled there, and bad smell was coming out from there, and he got so upset. He said, "Ih, कैसे किया उसने? Ih, how did he do that? Ih, 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 ih." So here we have a letter which has the same sound, and the letter is I. The letter is I. ठीक है? So now the John got so upset. So grandfather felt very bad, and grandfather took him to the nearby. There was an aquarium. Then you know when you have to ask your children, do you know what aquarium is? What do you see in an aquarium? And आप लोगों के I'm sure school में होगा. Is it there? नहीं है तो बोलो अपने chairman sir को to get an aquarium for, because it is जरूरी है. It is a very nice thing to keep it in your school, then you can कभी भी बच्चे स्पेशली दीज द नर्सरी वाले जो वो नए नए बच्चे आते हैं ना, तो उनको सेटल करना बड़ा मुश्किल होता है, आई नो इनिशियली, देन एक्वेरियम इज अ वेरी नाइस थिंग, वो बच्चे अपने आप चुप हो जाते हैं देख के, बिकॉज व्हेन यू सी कलरफुल फिशेस, तो दे रियली calms you down. So write down, Alka ma'am, an aquarium for the school.
Written.
Written, very good. Okay. So
Today only I'll give the requirement of
very
aquarium.
good, ma'am. Very good. I'm coming next month, so I may come to Rudrapur. So I will visit your school, and first thing I want to see an aquarium. Okay.
Most welcome, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay.
Shilpi, most welcome. Whenever you come, please let me know. Okay.
Paka, paka.
Thank you.
I'm coming next month, Satna. I'm coming
Sure,
next
sure.
month. Yeah. So
So
if everything
you
gets all
can,
right, then
and
definitely I'll come visit everyone.
okay, okay. You can form this group also, and we'll be happy to welcome you. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank you.
I'm
Please
more
continue.
than excited to come.
Please continue.
Okay, so the that the story that grandfather took him to an aquarium, and he saw those bubbles were coming out. Why? Because fishes were breathing. And how do they breathe? They open their mouth like oh, 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 oh. And we have we have a vowel O. Okay, we have a vowel O, and O says oh. O says oh. O says oh. Okay. So we're done with A, E, I, O. And now, do you remember the story for you? That birthday party, वो मम्मी ने क्या बनाया था? वो तो याद होगा सबको. Unmute yourself and tell me, what was that dish? सब चले गए? Everyone has left the class? Or are you there? I don't know.
Yes.
So what was that? What was that dish she had made for the birthday party? And anyone? Forgotten. इसीलिए इतना लंबा गैप नहीं होना चाहिए था, है ना? She had made gulab jamuns, yeah? She had made gulab jamuns, and gulab jamuns she had kept in the fridge, in the refrigerator, and she just, she saw that her mother is resting. She went quietly to the kitchen, and as soon as she opened the fridge to take that gulab jamun, her mother said, "Dolly," and she was so scared. कैसे किया उसने when she was scared? She did, ah, ah. Why? Because she got scared. She got scared. तो क्या हुआ? What was her first reaction? Ah, ah. And we have our next last one. We have you. We have you with us. So now A says, now listen carefully and pay attention. Now A says a, E says eh,
Eh.
eh, I says I, I says
E.
O says oh, O says oh, you says ah, you says ah. Got it? So now we have a song. You remember that song for the vowel song? Forgotten everything, huh? Very good.
Ramu
Very
Kaka
good.
had a farm.
Ramu Kaka had a farm. Very good. So the song goes Ramu Kaka. Yes.
Kaka had a farm. A-E-I-O-U.
Very good. Yes, very good. Ramu Kaka had a farm.
E-I-O-U.
A-E-I-O-U. Then, and on his farm he had some A's. A-E-I-O-U. With the a here and the a there. Here a, there a, every a. Ramu Kaka had a farm. A-E-I-O-U. So now you know the sounds, okay? I'm not going to sing the whole song, okay? You know the sounds. Any confusion, please ask teachers. किसी को कोई confusion है, please पूछ लो. Then we'll go ahead. Man, I told you these vowels में गलती मत करना. Don't go wrong with these vowels. Otherwise, सब गड़बड़ हो जाएगा. So if you want to ask me right now. Then tomorrow I will take your test. Otherwise,
Surely, ma'am.
ask me today. Ask me today. Any confusion with the sounds of A, E, I, O, U? कोई confusion है? Please ask. Yes.
Tell us once again, ma'am.
Okay. Very good. Now A says A says do it with me. मेरे साथ करो ना तभी तो आएगा. करो. Practice with me. Let us do it. Let us do it. Now A says A says
It says
Very good. Very good. Very good. Now A says E says S. E says S. E says S. Do it again. S. Very good. I says E. I says E. O says O. O says O. And you say you say you say good. You know, अगर बहुत ज़्यादा कोई problem होती है, if you're facing any problem, what I can do is I can make an audio or a video for everyone so that you can refer in future. If you have any confusion or any doubt, I can do this much for you. I'll make an audio or a video for everyone.
okay, ma'am.
I'll pass it on. Okay, now we come to our consonant part. Okay, take out those paper I gave you. Verbal cues for consonants. So we have 21 consonants. Okay, now tell me one thing in nursery. Any nursery teacher? I want to talk to any nursery teacher.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Diksha, you're Diksha, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Diksha ma'am, I want to ask you one thing. आप लोग when you are they writing? Your nursery children, are they writing? Do they write?
Yes.
They write.
Yes, ma'am.
अच्छा. And how do you start? How do you
Yes.
start? Are they writing the वही हमारा
First, yes.
A to Z?
Yes, ma'am. Firstly, I'll start standing line, slanting line, sleeping line.
Okay.
Yes. Then I'll start the words.
And then you
Yes.
start with the alphabet A to Z. Yes?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, you know, now the things have changed in many schools. They don't follow this pattern of A to Z. You know, they're not writing कि पहले जो हम लोग जैसे करते आ रहे थे ना A to Z, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. No. Now they are, you know,
Yes, ma'am.
how are they writing? I gave you these cues. What is the first letter?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the first letter in that?
Yes,
M.
ma'am.
M.
A.
We discussed that day. You remember that we were discussing हमारी education system का क्या drawback है, that we can write but we cannot read.
Read.
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes.
Read.
Yes, ma'am.
So,
Yes, ma'am.
हम लोग क्या हमें as a teacher, you know, we can't do much because our curriculum ऐसा है, our curriculum is such that we have to follow that. हम अपनी मर्जी से ज़्यादा कुछ हेर फेर कर नहीं सकते. But yes, अगर थोड़ा बहुत आप कर सकते हो, because you know, अगर आप letter और sound एक साथ introduce कर रहे हो, then क्या करते हैं हम? The easier sounds. We go with the easier sound, like nasal sounds. They are very easy to do it, है ना? So you know, first will be your M and N. NG nursery and LKG वाले रहने दीजिए. Okay, NG
दरवाजा बंद
not
करो.
for not for nursery and LKG, for the UKG. NG because
Okay.
they'll be reading 4-letter, 5-letter words. So NG is for
खोल दे
UKG,
दरवाजा.
and for the nursery it is M and N.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so we'll
Okay,
follow.
ma'am.
If it is possible, then you can follow this pattern in your school. If it is not, just go जैसा आपका curriculum says to you. Okay?
No, ma'am. Okay,
हाँ.
ma'am. Thank you.
Because few schools are doing this. Few schools have already started doing this, and it has उनके लिए बहुत easy हो गया है. Because बच्चा जब UKG में आता है, he is fluent in reading. तो कोई प्रॉब्लम ही नहीं होती है. UKG के बच्चे को आप बुक दे दो, he would read. So our mission is, reading, बच्चा read कर सके, So okay, now nasals में the first क्या consonants में हमारे आती है nasal sounds. Nasals जो हम नाक से निकलती हैं, and we call them humming sounds. What do we say? We call them humming sound. How do you hum? How do you hum? Now when we say M, do you remember the story for M? That mango story. Mango story. Very good. Very good. Okay. So that mango story goes that M, you have to hum with the lips together. And how do you hum with the lips together? Mm, mm, mm. You have to feel that vibration inside. अगर नहीं feel हो रहा है तो इसका मतलब गलत हो रहा है. Okay? If you are feeling it, then it is right. Otherwise, it is wrong. So hum with the lips together. And how? Mm, mm. Now, we did some drills also that day. I gave you that एक chart दिया है of all the drills. Yes. So do that. Practice those drills every day. They are very, very important. Very important. Okay? Before teaching to the children, पहले आप लोग अच्छे से उनको practice करना. Like M-A, M-A, M-A. Now M-A, ma, ma, ma. A is a. A is a. M is mm. M is mm. M is mm. Okay? Any confusion till now? No. Yes?
No, ma'am.
Are you clear? Very
Yes,
good.
ma'am.
So the
Everything is
next
clear.
is N. Okay, the next consonant is N. So hum the front of tongue tight all the way around the gum ridge. Where is your gum ridge? ये होता है ना अंदर का. That part is your gum ridge. Yes. So आपको क्या करना है? You have to put your tongue here. Mm. Mm. ये जो टंग है वो गम रिज को ही लगना चाहिए. ओके, अगर ये ऐसे आ जाएगी तो एन नहीं होगा, नहीं होगा. So N and A together says na. Na. Am I clear? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Now the third is NG. For UKG and for class 1 and class 2, NG. Okay? Don't introduce in class nursery and LKG. Okay? They will get confused. No need to introduce NG to nursery and LKG. Now, NG is, I told you, ang, ang. Hum with the back of the tongue. जो हमारी tongue का जो सबसे पिछला वाला हिस्सा है ना, last part, against the soft palate. I wish I was there, तो मैं आपका सब correct करा देती. It is very difficult to show actually, अंदर से कैसे करते हैं. Now it is जैसे हिंदी में, वैसे we are not supposed to say Hindi and English, but जो हिंदी में अंग हल्का सा tickish होना चाहिए when you are saying अंग. Are you feeling it? Very good. If you are feeling it, then you are doing it in the right way. Okay. So, the next is plosive voiced. Plosives, I told you what are plosives? Explosives, जिसमें धमाके की आवाज आती है. Okay. Those are explosives. Now, plosives unvoiced, जिसमें सिर्फ धमाका होगा, आवाज नहीं आएगी. Got it? Plosives unvoiced. And in that category, we have consonants P, T, C, CK, and K. I told you that you have to write C is equal to CK is equal to K. Yes or no? What does
Yes,
it mean? What does it mean?
ma'am.
What does it mean? Alka ma'am, unmute yourself. Ha.
Sounds of all the alphabets are same.
Yes, yes. All three has a same
Same
sound,
sound.
same sound. Very good. So the first one is P. P. Did I tell you that bottle opener wala story? Yes, I told you. I remember. I remember. Yes, I told you. It is catch some air with the lips. The way you open your bottle. So, when you are teaching in your class, everything has to be imaginary. Unki imagination pe you have to work. You cannot give them bottle and an opener to every children. You can't give. है ना? Neither you can keep it in your class. So what you have to do is, okay, let us, I have a bottle, I have an opener. Okay, everyone, please take your bottle, take your opener. अपनी imagination पे जब वो लोग they will start working, so it is actually, it really works. So this is your bottle, this is your opener. Okay, let us open our bottle. How do you open your bottle? धमाका है पर आवाज नहीं है, पी का आवाज नहीं है. Got it? Yes? Understood? Understood?
Yes,
Very
ma'am.
good.
yes, ma'am.
This
Yes,
will
ma'am.
this will not come इतना easily नहीं आएगा. This will come with the practice. ठीक है? You start practicing. आप practice करते रहोगे, देखना अपने आप automatically, things will become इतनी easy हो जाएंगी कि जब आप any word say fast,
यार मेरा कैमरा नहीं बात हो रहा.
okay? So now P is catch some air with the lips. Hold your bottle, your opener. Okay. Then I told you catch some air with the front of the tongue. Read, catch some air with the front of the tongue, tight all the way around the gum ridge. That beetle story?
Beetle story.
Beetle story, very good. Now you remember. I'm just giving you an idea. See stories. Now, as a teacher, create your own story. Now, you know the sounds. I give you two sounds today. Try to make your own story. Okay? अपनी कोशिश करो. जरूरी नहीं है कि ये with the puppets and muppets ही होना चाहिए. It is not necessary. You can, it can be in some other forms. अभी last week I was conducting one workshop. तो उसमें they came up with such lovely stories and I was so happy. अपने आप एक साउंड अगर मैं आपको दूंगी वो देखना आपकी क्रिएटिविटी अपने आप बढ़ती जाएगी. So आज today I will be giving you two sounds and tomorrow I want to see क्या आप लोग क्या क्रिएट करके आए हो फिर. To your stories, your creations. Okay? So the T is practice, practice, practice. It will come. It will come. कोई बहुत बड़ी चीज नहीं है ये. Got it? Catch some air with the front of the tongue, tight all the way around the gum ridge. Okay. Now we have C, CK, and K. Catch some air at the back of your tongue. Notice that the back of the tongue is against the soft palate. आपको यहाँ पे you have to put your hand here, यहाँ पे neck के पास, and then say. Okay. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Very good. Now, any confusion? Now, let me do it again for you. N says, N says, S says P says T says P C K says. Got it? गलती मत करना please. Okay, plosive voiced. Okay, we come to plosive voiced. जिसमें धमाका भी होगा और आवाज भी होगी. For example, now we have the consonants. We have our V, B, D, G. Okay, V, B, D, G. Now for V, for letter V, catch some air biting the lower lip. Okay, this is for V. For example, I give you V, I give you A, I give you N. Van, 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 van. Okay, van. Good. Okay, now for B, catch some air with the lips and hold for a fraction of a second before you let it out. B कभी भी ब नहीं होगा, ठीक है? I told you that day, B कभी भी ब नहीं हो सकता है, और वो क्यों नहीं हो सकता है? हमने किया था, है ना? We did it? Yes, it can never be b. So B is b. Hold for a second. थोड़ी सी fraction of a second के लिए आप इसको hold करो and let it out. B, 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 b. I give you B, I give you A, and I give you T. Bat.
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 Are you
Bat.
coming?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes.
I guys. With the practice, it will come. Don't worry. सब हो जाता है. So now the next letter we have is D. So now the D is catch the air with the front of the tongue and let the voice vibrate a little. D, 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 d,
D. D.
D नहीं बोलना. D बोलोगे तो फिर then it is wrong. Then it is wrong. D is D, 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 D.
D.
Okay. Okay. I give you D, I give you U, I give you CK.
Duck.
करो.
Duck. 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 Duck.
तो आना चाहिए जब आप CK बोल रहे हो तो आना चाहिए. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
No? With practice it will come. But you will have to make an effort. है ना? ऐसे नहीं आएगा. Effort लगाना पड़ेगा and you बार refer करना पड़ेगा sounds को and you keep on reading these cues which I have given to you. Okay? In cues को पढ़ो and try doing it. Okay? Okay.
Sure.
Now, and the second and the for plosive voice, the last consonant is G. Now G is catch some air with the back of the tongue and let the voice vibrate a little. Now G is G, 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 G. Now G में भी क्या है, बहुत सारे exceptions हैं, क्योंकि G I के साथ कुछ हो जाता है, G E के साथ कुछ हो जाता है, तो ये जितने भी exceptions हैं, we will be doing it tomorrow. Okay? Tomorrow we have our last session, तो हम इसमें सारी चीजें करेंगे. Okay? We'll be doing that also tomorrow. But for time being, just remember G is G, 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 G. ठीक है? I give you G, I give you A, I give you P. Gap.
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 Gap. Gap.
Gap.
Gap.
आना चाहिए. Gap. 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 Gap.
Gap.
Gap. Very good. Very good. So V is V, B is
B.
G is G, G is G. Okay?
Okay.
G is G, G is G, G is G. G is G, G is G, G is G. G is G, G is G, G is G. G is G, G is G, G is G. G is G, G is G, G is G. G is G, G is G, G is G. G is G, G is G, G is G. G is G, G is G, G is G. G is G, G is G, G is G. G is G, G is G, G is G. G is G, G is G, G is G. G is G, G is G, G is G. G is G, G is G, G is G. G is G, G is G, G is G. G is G, G is G, G is G. G is G, G is G, G is G. G is G, G is G, G is G. G is G, G is G, G is G. G is G, G is G, G is G. G is G, G is G Koi confusion? Anything? Any teacher you want to ask anything before
No,
we
ma'am.
proceed? No?
Ma'am,
All
I want
clear?
to ask about magical E.
Magic key, we'll do it later. First, let us do all the sounds. ये consonants कर लेते हैं. We'll be doing it. Okay?
Okay, okay,
Magic
ma'am.
key
Okay.
we will do, and two vowels together. That also we will do. I have written क्या क्या करना है आज. Okay?
Okay,
So,
ma'am.
हाँ. So when two vowels are together and magic key. ये भी करेंगे आज हम लोग. Okay? Now the next category is fricatives. Those leaking sounds. Okay? इसमें आता है आपका the first letter is S. Hissing sound of a snake. Okay? That hissing sound of a snake. किसी ने snake बनाया है? मेरे पास था एक snake. I don't know. I have kept it somewhere. I'll show it to you tomorrow. Okay. So you can create any story that two boys were playing with the ball and ball काफी दूर चले गई, and when they वो ball ढूंढते ढूंढते they एक forest या जंगल पे आ गए. They came near to a jungle and they were बड़ा forest था. While they were searching their ball, they heard something, and when they looked up, there was a, then you have to show the snake, पीछे से बच्चों को दिखाना है. Then there was this snake. You can ask them ये hiss sound किसका होता है, UKG and class 1 के वो जब आप लोग वो sounds of animals और वो सिखाते हो तो उसके साथ the story can go with that those sounds. Okay, so let some air leak out between your teeth. Feel it. Okay, now F is equal to PH. Did I tell you the story of an angry cat?
No, ma'am.
पक्का?
पक्का.
मैं
Yes,
भूल जा
ma'am.
रही हूँ. मैं भूल रही हूँ अभी. Okay, so I'll tell you this story of an angry cat. There was a village. विलेज में क्या करते हैं? यू कैन आस्क योर चिल्ड्रन विलेज में क्या होता है, कि व्हाट यू सी इन अ विलेज. वहां पे मेन ऑक्यूपेशन क्या होता है? ओके, देन दे से फार्मिंग. तो इट वाज अ स्मॉल विलेज, तो वहां पे सब लोग फार्मिंग करते थे. तो अपनी फार्मिंग कितने की चीज थी, जो भी आप लोगों की तरफ जो होता है उसी को बताना, सो दैट दे कैन रिलेट. क्योंकि काफी लोग दे हैव देयर ओन फार्म्स एंड वो आप उनको वो बता सकते हो. So what they would do, after harvesting their crops, वो एक स्टोर रूम में अपने सारी क्रॉप्स रखते थे. बट कुछ टाइम से ऑफ लेट दे रियलाइज्ड कि एक रैट, एक माउस अंदर आके उनकी क्रॉप्स को डैमेज कर रहा था. सो दे वर वेरी वेरी अपसेट कि अभी हमारी तो क्रॉप्स हमारी ऐसे डैमेज हो जाएंगी, तो हम लोग कैसे सेल करेंगे? वी विल नॉट गेट एनी प्रॉफिट, वी विल नॉट गेट एनी अमाउंट, एंड हाउ आर वी गोइंग टू सर्वाइव? तो फिर माउस रैट्स जो होता है, रॉडेंट्स, किससे डरते हैं? तो दिल टेल यू दैट यस, किससे डरते हैं? किससे डरते हैं? कैट से. यस, यू नो इट, कैट से डरते हैं.
Cat.
तो वो एक बड़ी फिरोशियस सी कैट लेके आए, एंड दे केप्ट इट इन देयर स्टोर रूम्स वेयर देयर पूरे उनके जितने क्रॉप्स थी दे वर सैट. तो जैसे ही एज इवनिंग, जैसे लेट नाइट होने लगी, नाइट वाज अप्रोचिंग, धीरे 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 दोज रैट्स स्टार्टेड टू कम आउट फ्रॉम देयर बिल्स, एंड वो जैसे बाइट करने लगे, दैट एंग्री cat jumped on the rats. And how did she jump? You can make a puppet of an angry cat, बना सकते हो, or you can do it yourself. You can be an angry cat. बन जाना एक दिन angry cat. At least nursery की teachers can do it. Yes, nursery teacher Diksha ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. I'll
With
do
the
it.
small mustache, वो जो मूछे होती हैं बिल्ली की, and
Yes.
बन जाना, they'll enjoy. Do
Okay,
it.
ma'am.
है ना?
Okay, ma'am.
So how will you do? Bite your lower lip, bite the lower lip and let air leak out. Okay? So this is the sound for. Okay, now I give you F, I give you U, I give you N.
A few.
Fun,
Fun.
fun,
Fun.
fun, fun. आप जब N
Fun.
बोल रहे हो, are you feeling that your tongue is going and touching this?
Yes.
N, N.
Fun.
Is
And
it happening? Is it happening?
yes, ma'am.
नहीं हो रहा है तो ask me कि नहीं मैम नहीं हो रहा है. You can ask
Yes.
me. इसको correct करेंगे. We'll correct it. Okay? If it is
Yes.
not happening, ask me. Okay. So F is PH. By the lower level, F is equal to PH means both have the same sounds. Okay?
Same sound.
PH and
Sound.
F, they have a same sound.
Same sound.
Now, the third, we have SH.
H.
SH. Pucker and let air leak out. And how do you pucker? जैसे हम, we tell our children to keep quiet. है ना? Generally, I think most of the teachers, हमारा ये तरीका होता है करने का. Yes or no? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now the अच्छा, now ये जो मैं आपको बता रही हूँ F is PH, SH, TH, CH, ये नर्सरी और LKG में नहीं कराना है. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Go according to your curriculum. जो आप लोगों का curriculum है, go according to that. Okay? Alka madam, I would like to have ये अपना nursery, LKG और UKG का curriculum syllabus. Okay?
Sure, ma'am.
So that I get to see और मैं क्या और add कर सकती हूँ और मैं क्या help कर सकती हूँ. Okay?
Sure, ma'am. Sure. I'll give you.
Good. Good.
Okay, ma'am.
So SH is pucker and let air leak out, and we have TH. TH is bite the tongue lightly and let the air leak out. Halka sa, you have to bite your tongue. Okay. Now CH is catch some air with the back of the tongue against the palate and let it leak out. Got it? CH is Acha. And I have a very nice song for CH, SH, TH. I will be giving it to you. ठीक है? Or I will record it and I'll give it to you. You know that Boogie Boogie song? I'm
Yes.
sure आप स्कूल में कर रहे होंगे ना? करते होंगे ना? Boogie Boogie. Put your left hand, right, left, right hand, whatever जो भी है वो. तो इसमें आपने क्या करना है? You put the C in, you put an H in, you put them both and you mix them all about. Do the shake up pokey, you mix them all around and ch is what comes out. Same for SH. You put the S in, you put an H in, you put them both and you mix them all about. Do the shake up pokey, you mix them all around and ch is what comes out. Got it? Yes or no?
Let's clap for Shilpi ma'am. It's awesome, ma'am.
Thank you so much. So what I will do is I will record it. The जितने भी songs हैं for SH, CH, TH, PH.
Recording is needed, ma'am. ऐसे नहीं आएगा.
I will do that. I'll do
Yes, ma'am.
Don't. I'll do that and I'll send it to you. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Or then pass on to your friends and everyone. Okay.
Sure.
So now we have done CH, and then we have Z. Z, it is voiced S. Voiced S मतलब हम S को बोलते हैं, पर अब इस S में अगर हम आवाज दे दें, it's a B sound. Where is the beehive? I told you that song. Where is the beehive? Here is a beehive. मेरे पास bees भी थी. हाँ, wait, I'll show you. Yes, yes. This is my angry cat. Okay, okay. You can show this or and this bee you can make it. दिख रहा है ना? Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
like
Yes, ma'am.
there is a
Yes,
bee,
ma'am.
like here is a beehive, but where are the bees? Here are the bees, bees coming out of the hive. Okay, so Z says got it? Any
Yes.
confusion? Voice S याद रखना. Just remember that S is and voiced S is okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we come to our last part, other sounds. Okay, you want to take a break for 2 minutes? Last time I completely forgot, and I felt so bad कि मैं break ही नहीं दिया मैंने. Take a break for 2 minutes. Drink some water and किसी
Okay,
का
ma'am.
किसी का कुकर की सीटी बज रही है तो उसको बंद करके आ जाना.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Take two
Okay,
minutes
ma'am.
break. Take 2 minutes
Okay, ma'am.
break. I'll see you after 2 minutes.
Okay,
Okay,
ma'am.
thank you, ma'am.
Everyone is back? Yes. Good. I felt so bad last time. I completely forgot to give you a break. मैं अपने में इतनी excited और इतनी वो हो गई कि मेरे को ध्यान ही नहीं रहा. And later on, I was feeling very bad कि एक तो इतना लंबा session हो गया था और with the phonic sounds, it is so confusing. और ऊपर से कोई break नहीं. No, this time, मैंने बिल्कुल like kept in my mind कि no, I have to give a break also in between. आप लोग खुद ही बोल दिया करो, मैं तो भूल जाती हूँ.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Shall we start the session? Teachers, are
Yes,
you
yes,
back?
yes. All right.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Please switch on your cameras. Okay. Let's begin, ma'am.
Let's start. Okay. So
Yes,
now we
ma'am.
come to other
Other
sounds. Okay.
sounds.
The last category is other sounds. तो अब इनको हमने एक अलग से एक कैटेगरी बना दिया other sounds क्योंकि ये sounds किसी में भी fit नहीं होते हैं. Okay. Neither nasals में भी नहीं होते, plosives में भी नहीं होते, fricatives में भी नहीं होते. So इनका एक अलग से category है. The category is other sounds. Okay.
Other
So
sounds.
in that we have our first consonant is H. H. Okay.
H.
H. Okay. So now this H is get them ready and let it out. You can tell your children, चलो छोटे बच्चों को let's run, and when they run, after when they are tired, तो वो कैसी आवाज आती है? How do they do? When you are actually very tired. जब हम थक जाते हैं, है ना, बहुत सारे स्टेप्स चल लिए लगातार, काफी सारे स्टेयर केस में हम चलते जा रहे हैं, वी आर सो टायर्ड, एग्जॉस्टेड, तो क्या करते हैं हम? Get some air ready. So the cue is get some air ready and let it out. Okay? So I give you H, I give you A, I give you T. Hat,
Hat.
hat. Okay? Hat.
Hat.
Go. Good. So after H, we have the next consonant is J. Okay? J. So J is catch some air with the front of the tongue and pucker. How? J. J. This is how we pucker, huh? This is how we pucker. And now you have to catch some air with the front of the tongue. J. 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 जैसे for example, I say jam. Jam. Jam नहीं बोलेंगे. Jam बोलेंगे तो वो that sound will not come. That sound will not come. It is always jam. Jam. Okay? Hope I'm making sense to you. कुछ ऐसा तो नहीं है? Are you getting bored? Tell me. Frankly.
No, ma'am.
Huh?
We are enjoying.
Oh, ma'am.
Okay, then it is good. So now our next consonant is L. Okay, now for L is catch air with the tip of the tongue against the soft palate, like this tongue यही रखना है, soft palate में ही रखना है, and you have to catch some air. La. Okay?
Okay,
Fine?
ma'am.
Okay, good.
Okay, ma'am.
So now L, after L we have our consonant QU.
Q.
So now QU, when you introduce, nursery can introduce only Q, but yes, LKG, QU together, UKG, QU together, you have to tell them that QU are inseparable, they are best friends, ये अलग कभी हो ही नहीं सकते हैं. Okay? You have to tell your children that. So when you introduce Q, उसको खाली Q नहीं करेंगे, और किसके साथ करेंगे? With you. That they are best friends. They are best friends. They are inseparable. तो ये कभी अलग हो ही नहीं सकते. So catch some air with the back of the tongue as a K and release with the lips as a W. So for this, let us do first the sound for W. W is equal to WH. So now W is equal to WH. Kiss the air. And how do you kiss the air? Voice pucker with tongue relaxed. Wah, 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 wah. This is how you kiss the air. Okay, and when you kiss the air, wah, wah, wah. And when W and WH has a same sound. Okay, W and WH has the same sound. So now we come to the sound for QU. Catch some air with the back of the tongue as K and release with the lips as W. Now how? Kwa. Ka, and wa. Kwa.
Qua.
Kwa.
Qua.
Okay?
Qua.
Qua.
I give you QU, I give you I give you CK.
Quick.
Very good.
Quick.
See, you can make 5-letter words easily. You don't have to spell, you don't have to make them memorize. QUICK, QUICK करने की जरूरत पड़ेगी ही नहीं. You know? ये जो हम इसकी जो रूट लर्निंग जो हम करते हैं इसकी जरूरत पड़ती ही नहीं है अगर बच्चे एंड एक फोनेटिक्स अच्छे से सीख जाएं. ओके, इट एक्चुअली गिव्स यू अ टूल. It is a tool, to understand the sounds and to make words जिसमें कि आपको रोट लर्निंग करनी ही नहीं पड़े. Understood? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
जबरदस्ती भी yes नहीं. Okay? if I'm making sense, then only say yes. Otherwise, say no, ma'am. Okay?
Yes.
हाँ. Okay. So, understood, catch some air with the back of tongue as a K and release with the lips as a W. For example, I just did. Okay. Now with this, the next consonant is R. Okay. Now this R is pucker with the sides of the tongue against the gums, vibrate tongue and lips slightly. Now for this R, you can do it imaginary. Okay. Then again, it is your imagination. Everyone, hold your cards. Okay. जिसकी भी, whichever is your favorite card, अपनी card को you hold in your hands, and we let us do the car racing. Okay. So let them. Okay. बोलना अपनी अपनी जो भी विच एवर इज योर फेवरेट कार. ओके. तो अभी देना नहीं है असली में लाके उनको. हाँ. और डोंट आस्क देम टू गेट फ्रॉम देयर हाउस. दे विल गेट सच बिग बिग, यू नो, आजकल के बच्चों के पास ऐसे खतरनाक टॉयज होते हैं. सो डोंट आस्क देम टू गेट इट. लेट देम इमेजिन, यू नो, इमेजिनेशन. कि बच्चे जितना इमेजिन करेंगे उतना इनका दिमाग और डेवलप होगा. सो आवर जॉब इज टू क्या, टू मेक देम मोर क्रिएटिव and say creative and imagination अच्छी होगी तो क्या क्या हो सकता है? Tell me. They will be more creative, more expressive.
Imaginary.
Yes, it can be. Okay. So now we can hold. Did anyone say anything? I'm sorry, मेरे सुनाई नहीं दिया. किसी ने कुछ बोला? नहीं. Okay. So imaginary cars in your hands and let's start. Everyone, teachers, you're my students today. Okay. Yes, start.
Yes, ma'am.
On your marks, let's set, go. Okay, just pucker with the sides of the tongue against the gums, vibrate tongue and lip slightly. अर्र नहीं है, अर्र नहीं है, अर्र है ही नहीं. Do it. Okay, do it with a word. Okay, I give you R, I give you A, I give you T. rat. rat तो नहीं होगा ना. अगर रा को अर्र बोलोगे तो rat हो जाएगा ना. We are saying no, rat. Understood?
Rat.
Very good. Very good. Very good. So our no, not last. We have this letter consonant X. I told you the story of K and S that day for the sound.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am. You told us the story.
For K and S, they met
Yes,
each other after a long time and they hugged each other. तो क्या sound आया था? Okay. For
Yes,
example, I say box, 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 box. So X is made up of two consonant sound K and S. Okay. Catch the air with the back of the tongue as a K and release at the front of the tongue as S. Understood? Any confusion?
No, ma'am.
Very good. So we come to our last letter, and the letter is Y. And the letter is Y. The sides of the tongue touch the top side teeth. Y. Now this Y has four sounds. Okay, this Y has four sounds. वाई भी है, कहीं पे वाई आई में भी कन्वर्ट हो जाता है और कहीं पे वाई ई में भी कन्वर्ट हो जाता है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल वाई ए के क्या है?
Yeah.
Yuck. It is yuck. It is yuck. Okay, it is yuck. But when I say GYM,
Gym.
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 So Y में किसका sound आ रहा है? Which sound can you make out?
E.
I का है ना? I. Gym. I. Okay.
I.
Y. Now this is WHY. Y किस में convert हो गया? I. I में Y. And now when okay, I give you now BABY.
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 Now Y किस में change हो गया? E में.
E.
Baby.
है ना? Baby. E. है ना? So this is for class 1 and class 2. Okay? Or
Yes, ma'am.
UKG में you can introduce it, but yes, because class 1 and class 2 के जो teachers हैं, this you can tell to your children. Okay? That it has 4 sounds. बहुत छोटे बच्चों को मत बताना, उनको confuse मत करना. Class 1 and class 2. Okay? Tell them it has 4 sounds. Now when you tell them 4 sounds, so give them 4 letters or 4 words also. कि कैसे वो change हो रहा है sound. Okay?
Yes.
So now कौन मुझे सारे sounds बता रहा है अभी from A to Z?
Sounds.
All the sounds. Okay, I am doing it for you. Okay? A says A. B says B. C says G says D. D says F. Then rest.
Full.
I. E. E.
E.
G says G. H says
Ah.
I says I.
E.
J says J.
J.
Then
J.
K says L says N says N says O says P says T says Q says R says N is T says U says V says E says W says X says Y says yeah. Y says yeah. And Z says
Z. E. Z.
done.
C.
X and Y. I have confusion in X and Y.
X and Y. X is made up of 2. I told you K and S. K. अभी I told you sound क्या है K की? यहाँ से आएगी, पीछे से आएगी. From your back of the tongue. And S is you say box. Box बोलो. Box. Okay. Now Y में बताया मैंने Y has 4 sounds. Okay. Y का sound है soft I and E. Okay. Y is y. जैसे yak में it is y, baby में it changes into E, and और कौन सा किया था हमने?
WHY.
WHY, Y, okay. तो इसमें it changes into E, I और yes, Salka ma'am.
जैसे हम फर्स्ट टाइम वाई टीच करेंगे तो हम 4 की 4 साउंड तो उनको टीच नहीं करेंगे.
Which class are you talking about? That's what? कौन सी class?
Class wise, like
हाँ?
in nursery.
No, nursery में Y is Y, year.
Year.
Y is year. बिल्कुल कोई कंफ्यूजन नहीं. वही मैंने बोला, आई टोल्ड यू, है ना, ये जो हम 4 साउंड्स हैं, दैट इट हैज 4 साउंड, और थोड़ा एडवांस जो है वी विल बी डूइंग इट विद क्लास 1 एंड क्लास 2. ओके, उनसे ज्यादा नहीं, because they will get confusion. They are too small to understand. They are too small. बहुत छोटे बच्चे हैं वो, उनको इतना ज्यादा वो नहीं कराना है. Till UKG, keep it here, and when they come to class 1 and class 2, you have to tell them that it has 4 sounds. Got it? Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we have to do this also. It is also very important. Now we have done all the vowels, all the consonants. Now when 2 vowels are together, this is for class 1 and class 2, and for 3 years. We have teachers till which class?
5, ma'am.
5. Very
To
good.
grade 5. Yes,
But this
ma'am.
is for everyone. Then this is for everyone, for the teachers also. But actually for everyone. When 2 vowels are together, उसमें क्या होता है? The first one does talking and the second one is silent. पहले, और जो first talking कर रहा है, it will say its alphabet name. Okay? It will say its alphabet name. For example, A will say A, E will say E, I will say I, O will say O, and you will say you. Got it? For example, हमारे पास vowels हैं E and A. When they are together, E and A. Can you give me any word which has E and A together?
EAT.
Search.
Eat. Search.
I can't hear you. Huh?
EAT. Eat.
Teach.
Ear.
Okay. Teach. Okay. Read. Read. Yes. Read. When I say read, तो इसमें क्या है? What did you observe?
E sound.
Yes. E का जो sound है, it is its own alphabet name. E. E is not eh. E is not here. Eh.
A is silent.
Yes. So A is silent. So इसमें यही है, when 2 vowels are together, first one does the talking and the second one is silent.
Silent.
Got it? Got it. So EA, now in the same way, A and I. Any word can you give me which has A and I?
Air.
Air. Air is not phonetic. Okay. Rain.
Yes.
Flare.
Rain. Pain. Gain.
Claim.
Claim. Okay. Okay. ठीक है.
Tail.
Very good. So इसमें क्या है? A does the talking and I is silent. In the same way, OA.
Got.
Goat.
Got.
Goat. Coat.
Road.
Goat. Got it? Road. Understood? Then you can make as many as what you want to make. But you should know कि जब 2 vowels एक साथ होते हैं, the first one does the talking and the second one is silent. और जो talking कर रहा है, it will say its own alphabet name. Got it? Like
Yes.
I-E, lie, die, tie. U-E, blue, true, glue, clue.
Yes, ma'am.
U is you. Okay, U is not ah. ठीक है?
Yes.
This you can introduce in class 1 or class 2 or in 3 or 4. जहाँ पे आपको लगता है कि the children are facing problem in reading, so you can introduce this in higher classes. I mean 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Till 5 also. क्योंकि क्लास 5 तक के बच्चों को भी ये कंफ्यूजन होता ही है while reading, right? Okay, so we come to our last magic key. I think we did magic key last time. किया था हमने magic key?
Yes, ma'am.
किया था?
Yes, ma'am.
क्या था उसमें? Magic key has a magic power. You have to make a wand. Wand वो जो होता है ना जादुई, उसमें आपने E लिखना है. And you know when you are introducing magic E in your class, you have to have that magic E का wand. That magic E has a magic power. He flies over the consonant, and when he comes to the first vowel, he taps the vowel on the head and say your name, say your name, say your name. Make the sound you say in the alphabet. Now Magic Key is so tired. He flies back to his spot. He has no energy left. So he goes to sleep. As most of you are doing, I think. दिख ही नहीं रहे हो मुझे. Magic
No,
Key
ma'am.
कर रहे हो आप लोग सब, हाँ? Switch on your camera then if you are not Magic Key. Okay, okay. So understood. So it is that वो पे टैप करता है और उससे बोलता है you have to say your name. For example, late, late, late. Okay. Then with I, ripe, line, smile. ठीक है?
Yes.
Mode, cone, road, R-O-D-E वाला road, हाँ? A road. Then when U and E, tube, cube, jute, use. Any confusion?
No, ma'am.
So we'll end our session today. आज के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा हो गया है ना? I don't want you to get confused, and any problem write down in a paper so that you know after हमारे कल last session के बाद we can have some question answers, any confusion, anything you want to ask, or you take down my number anytime, any problem, just contact me.
Okay,
ठीक है?
ma'am. Thank you.
But don't do. I'm telling you again and again, गलत मत करना, practice more. But कहीं पे भी confusion होता है, अपने मन से मत करना. Just you can ask, or you have the recording with you. Just refer to it.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So I think it is 2 o'clock. हो गया time, and the rest of the things we will be doing it tomorrow. We will be doing एक पूरा recap करेंगे, and then sight words and some pre-writing activities I want to tell for the nursery teachers. Writing, ठीक है?
Yes, ma'am.
Writing part we will be doing it. We will be covering it tomorrow, and that is Alka ma'am. मुझे just I want to go through your curriculum so that
Yes, ma'am.
anything anywhere if I can be of any help, so I'll be very happy to do that.
Ma'am, in starting we were talking about the alphabets, like we teach all the students A to Z in sequence, है ना? But few schools did not teach sequence wise. Okay. So, ma'am, उसका क्या process है और कैसे क्या कराना चाहिए?
Exactly, that's what I told you, that we go by the sounds. जो हमने M N G किया, because they are easy sound. अभी M का sound सबसे easy है, कुछ करने की जरूरत ही नहीं है. First sound and first letter. Okay. So they are not writing A, they are writing M. Okay, they are writing M. In the same way, N. Okay. वो जो मैंने आपको that sequence I have given you, जो consonants के verbal cues का जो sequence दिया हुआ है, this is how we were doing it in my school. I mean, जहाँ पे where I was teaching, हम लोग इसी sequence को follow करते थे. यही sounds and these letters we were writing. Okay.
Okay.
And are they writing small letters or capital letters in the nursery? क्या है? Or they are
only
writing both?
capitals. Only capital
Only
letters.
Capital letters.
Yes, ma'am.
Very
In
good, very
LKG
good.
we teach capital and small.
And are they writing cursive or print in UKG?
Cursive, ma'am.
Cursive.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Okay, got it. But
Yes.
you give me your curriculum. Just
Yes,
I will
ma'am.
just go through it. है ना? Anywhere or class one, class two वाले भी हैं. अगर उनको भी कोई anything they want to ask, they can just ask me anything or
Okay,
they
ma'am.
can tell you. Okay.
I have
So
lot
we
many things, ma'am. I want to ask. I'll talk to you personally.
I'm always there, and
Yes, ma'am.
let's hope अगर सब ठीक रहा, I will definitely visit your school and I really want to meet you all in person. No?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
So let's end this session here and we meet tomorrow.
Excuse me, ma'am. Let me just say if Sushant sir is here, he would like to give some common word of thanks.
We have to wait.
And
Are
if
we
not, then
waiting?
tomorrow certainly he will be there. So just wait for a while, ma'am, if you don't
No,
mind.
no problem, बिल्कुल.
Okay. Okay.
So anyone wants to ask anything? कोई कुछ पूछना है? We can just जब तक है time, we can discuss, we can do some practice. Switch on your camera. Alka ma'am, unmute yourself.
Yes,
हाँ.
ma'am.
हाँ.
अभी थोड़ा ड्रिल प्रैक्टिस करने में थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम होता है which you have given ना. ये
It will
है.
come. We will do it tomorrow. We will
Yes,
practice all
ma'am.
the drill. कल हम एक बार
एक
drills
बार
करेंगे.
हाँ
है
yes
ना? हाँ.
ma'am जो भी आपने दिया एक बार आप देंगे ना तो हम ज्यादा बेटर कर
हाँ
पाएंगे.
हाँ
ये
नहीं
है.
नहीं बिल्कुल कल हम पहले क्या करेंगे फर्स्ट थिंग वी डू व्हेन वी मीट टुमारो एक छोटा सा रिकैप करेंगे again I will be telling you the sounds from A to Z पूरे sounds I will tell you and then after that quickly we will do the drills जितनी मैंने आपको drills दी हैं we will do it and
Yes, ma'am.
please it's a kind request unmute yourself tomorrow अपना camera on रखना and do it with me otherwise
Yes,
I will not come to know आपको भी नहीं पता लगेगा जब आप practice करोगे then only it will come so no when we are doing वो drill वाला part में अपने को unmute और अपना कैमरा ऑन करके रखना ठीक है so
okay,
that
ma'am.
अगर कहीं पे कहीं correction होगा तो I can do it that time
Yes, ma'am.
there and there तो वो हो जाएगा फिर once you are done with the drills so I'm telling you फिर कोई problem ही नहीं है then in future you will not face any problem
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
okay.
excuse me. Like Satwan sir, he was like on the way driving, and I think he hasn't reached to his school, so he won't be able to speak. It seems, and tomorrow certainly he will be here. So, ma'am, thank you so much for your wonderful session.
Pleasure
And
is
it
all
was
mine,
really,
ma'am.
really very useful, and it has really, yeah, lots of sense it made. My teachers, they have lots of query, lots of confusion regarding the phonetics, and now, like, I think they are on the way to clear their all queries. I think 50% at least they have learned. Okay, and first and this second one, there was really lots of gaps due to various reasons. So that is why I feel that, they were also busy in something else, holiday time, you understand.
I
So, but
know.
then
Yes,
tomorrow they would be giving their 100%, that I
yes.
am sure, and they would be really doing well and make you happy. I told the teachers that you should keep your lessons ready because being a teacher, we all understand that when we give them some homework and children they don't do it, we really feel very disappointed and then we feel as if we have nothing to give them. But when they do the homework, then we are so much excited and we have, a big bin to just open in front of them and give them lots of things. So our happiness that time it bursts out. So I told the teachers to do like that. So anyhow,
That's
I
very
think you
good.
can judge what they have done, no problem. So tomorrow I think certainly they would be doing very, very well and they will make you happy. Okay.
Yeah,
So
thank you
I
so
hope
much,
you don't
ma'am.
mind.
Thank you so much, ma'am. No, it's
Yes,
a pleasure
ma'am.
to be here with you all, and you all are doing a wonderful job. I'm sure, and in future also, you will excel in everywhere. You all are very sincere teachers. And I told you anytime, any problem, I'm always there for you. Okay? तो ऐसा नहीं है
Thank
कि
you
no,
so much, ma'am.
anytime. You please take my number. You just save my number. Anytime in future, you face any problem, just contact me. Okay? And
Yes, ma'am.
कल मिलते हैं. Let's meet. Okay. So your homework is C is equal to K is equal to CK. One and for H. Okay. So two stories or in whichever form you want to present. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So this is your homework.
Please note down your
Yes, ma'am.
homework. Must not miss it.
Note down. Yes. Note down your homework. Diary.
Yes, ma'am. Already noted down in my notebook.
Note it down. Very good. Very good. Excellent.
Okay,
Chalo,
thank you.
then we end this session here. We see you tomorrow. Let's meet tomorrow at the same time. Same time. Same time. Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Good afternoon. Take rest. Have a great day ahead. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Same to you, ma'am. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ma'am. For the informative session. Thank you everyone for joining. See you tomorrow at the same time. Thank you everyone.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Right. Bye-bye. Bye.